podcast crop rising to the top. Be sure to check out WrestleBIZ, brother. The podcast presented by FONZi NeuTRON. Yeah, it's hip-hop meets wrestling, dig it? Powered by Bout That Online. Yeah, www.boutthatonline.com. They get funky like a monkey. Special guests like Tony Iron, Pineapple Pete, the Black Mask, and many more. I'm freaking out. Make sure you tune in. Otherwise, you'll be a jabroni, and you'll miss the interviews, the predictions, the reviews, and just sitting around shooting the breeze. Yeah, so tune in and let these guys tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. Need a little excitement? Check out the WrestleBIZ podcast. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, peace family. We're back with another WrestleBIZ podcast, lockdown edition with the big dog Tiny Iron. And usually we're in much more of a jovial mood, and it's kind of unfortunate circumstances. We gotta give, rest in peace and condolences to Shad Gaspard, who recently passed away. So Tiny, I wanted to ask you some questions about that, because we were speaking earlier and you even hit me with some information that I didn't know, that you had the opportunity to meet Shad when you had your WWE tryout, which we spoke about before. So I don't know if you want to give a few words and stuff.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, man. So first thing, condolences to the family. He had a young son, and very, very sad circumstances. But I met Shad when I had my first tryout for the WWE way back early 2000s. I mean, I didn't know who he was, but I know that out of everybody in that room, he came to me and spoke to me. He gave me some advice. He told me about, some moves that I should do as a big man, because Shad is a big guy. He's about 6'7". I mean, I'm looking up to him. I have to look up to this guy.
He's bigger than you, which is quite rare. He told me, you got to look up at somebody.
I had to look up. I was like, raw, okay, I thought I was big, but he was like another couple of inches bigger than me, man. I was like, raw. Okay, but yeah, he gave me some advice, he gave me like a move set. This is what big man does in the ring. He does this, he does this, he does this. If you do this well, Tiny, you make a good career out of it, so you can see, he didn't have to come and speak to me, but you can see that's in his nature. He must be a very, very nice, warm-hearted guy, and we kind of kept in touch on Twitter for a little bit after that still. So this was like many, many years ago though. So I know that he moved on to acting and is trying different things out. But yeah, so my experience when I met him, he was a very, nice guy, came up to me and spoke to me, wished me well, gave me advice. So very sad circumstances, FONZi.
I mean, definitely, and it's real that you even say that shown that you said that, out of everybody, he took his time out to come and, speak to you and give you advice, you could see that you're breaking into the business, you could, extend whatever advice that he could. And even in the outbreak, we've seen from, we've seen The Rock, we've seen superstars from the high end to the bottom end all show respect and have shown love and say, that, he had a big heart and stuff like that. So he definitely gonna be sadly missed and stuff in the business. Do you remember much of the Cryme Tyme stuff? Because I used to love the Cryme Tyme, man, when, him and JTG.
Oh, yeah. I think, to me, they were the next Harlem Heat, man. They were the next Harlem Heat, but more, of today's time. They had the whole gimmick.
They had the current.
They had the whole swagger.
Yep, they had the current time down, man. Representing Brooklyn, representing, just the whole hip hop sort of feel. I know a lot of people said that they found it was yeah, like what they call stereotypical at the same time, but at the same time, it wasn't.
That's wrestling, man. That's wrestling. We can't get away from it.
Exactly. That could be said about everything. And, those brothers, man, they played the roles really well. They got over with they got over with all fans at the same time, so
yeah, they were huge, man. When Cryme Tyme came, I think it was, I don't think people were ready for them, but I think
it was a heavy
I don't think
if we look now at what are those new guys named Dawkins and
Yeah, see, they don't even come to my brain, you know, brother. I think the only one that comes to my brain is New Day, but I think before New Day was Cryme Tyme. That's the only one that kind of...
They slipped my mind right now. I know who they are. They they do their thing. Angelo Dawkins and the other guy, and he with Bianca Belair and all.
You mean the poet? Not the poets. We call them
Street Profits. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even that. How crazy is that? That the names even just evaded us, and even that but we're still talking about Cryme Tyme right now, and we're still talking about some of the stuff they did. I mean, I think they had Vince McMahon wearing a do-rag at some point, man.
Yeah. I think they were stealing all people's girls and stuff from the lockers and.
So I know on the WWE network they're gonna have a whole lot of memories to go back that people will be able to check out and stuff. So
should be, man.
Wait, I want to know a bit more about what you said. When Shad gave you a bit of pointers in terms of how to maneuver in the matches, was it something that you went on to implement in any of your technique going forward?
Yeah, you know what, FONZi, I was very raw at that time. I had my tryout. Like, I didn't know nothing about how to wrestle. All I know is to watch it on TV, and all of a sudden I'm flung into this tryout ring, and I'm meant to know everything and how to do it. So one thing with me in the beginning, I didn't know how people put matches together, like in their brain, in terms of how do you remember how to do this and that, and how do you manage to put things together? I didn't really learn that in the beginning stage. I didn't really know how to put things together without someone telling me, So I didn't understand that. I think that's the hardest bit, with putting things together in sequence and making things work and making a match planning. So when he came and he told me, yeah, just go, this is what a big man does, this is the move set. Boom, you do this and you do that and you try, make this happen, and then from there, you hold on, you do this and you do that and you bang, boom, boom. I was like, oh, okay. So, he kind of gave me like a whole match move set.
He put you up on some game with it.
Yeah. From there, I kind of realized, wow, this is the kind of stuff I need to learn, because these are the WWE guys. These are the top. These are the creme de la creme of wrestling that I was there with. So, but like I said, only he's the one that came to speak to me. Wow. Everybody else was cutting the eye and being mischievous and being a hater. But at least hearing out everybody, Mr. Gaspard, he's the one that came and said, you know what? How you doing? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So
yeah, brother, man, that was definitely mighty good of him, man, and peace to his family in these circumstances, and fans and friends at this time. And what you said was on point, man, because I think sometimes people don't realize the big man style in wrestling is a different style to what to the little guys, and you've had even guys like Kevin Nash and certain people who have really been able to adapt a methodology into how they work as a big wrestler, because you can't go out there and take the same kind of... I mean, nowadays you got some big guys taking ridiculous bumps, I think, for the size that they are. It's a unique style being big as well as it was, and it's like same with Shad. He was a beast, man, and he went out there and he represented him. He put it out there in the ring and stuff,
Most definitely. I mean, being a big man, there's things you probably want to do that you're not allowed to do, or you shouldn't be doing. So it's very you can't do everything, because like a big man, you can't go high flying, because you're taking the shine away from the little guys who are going to do it. Because if the big guys are coming off the ring high flying in the air, when the little guys do it, no one's going to really care, because that 6'9", 30-stone man just did the same thing. So that would be more impressive if the big guy did it. But you're taking away from what the small guys do.
Yeah. I think every once in a while it's good for the big guys to, pull off certain moves and maybe...
Yes.
That's always cool.
Yeah, what? Yeah, so you got to have like at least one kind of... Raw, I didn't expect that. Raw, that was, one shocker. And that's it. Not too much, man.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
These are the things that I had to learn, but anyway, it was like advice though, so, rest in peace, my man, but it was, glad that I've met him, and I know that he would have gone on to do more great things in the future. Yeah, but
And he was doing some big things. He was writing he wrote a graphic novel partly and stuff. And he was doing a lot of movie stuff and most importantly, taking care of his family and stuff. So he was
yeah.
actually out with his son at the time, which was definitely a tragic circumstance, man. But
Oh, yeah, definitely, man.
2020,
You would have
it's been such a year. I was saying to somebody
terrible,
so far, every month.
terrible. Everything's happening this year. 2020, everything's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know whether there was some prophecy. Was there some sort of prophecy like written somewhere that this is the year where shit go wrong or something?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
well, apparently it was not to deviate too off topic, but some say the whole 2012 deal, which they had wrong with the whole Mayan deal, which calculates to this time now. So is to say this is the time.
Boy, man,
Yeah.
I know. Just mysterious shit. Things are happening, bro.
Yeah.
Wherever you need to stay safe, my man.
Nah, definitely, man. And yourself, man, I see you still look like you're hitting the training real hard, man.
Bro, you know what? Because I'm on lockdown, bro, I'm just like, look, man. So it's like I'm living in it's like, man, they're living in, you see this?
I'll see you.
This is like probably about what? 15, I don't know, 20 kilo, I don't know, about probably 20 kilograms. But you know how much it's worth now? It's the gold mine now. People are hustling weights now because the lockdown means there's no weights available to buy, and everyone wants to do weights at home. And I got the iron right here. This is worth thousands right now.
So that's the new hustle. You're gonna be slinging weights, slinging the iron, man. Like they say in New Orleans, slinging iron.
Selling it by the pound and the kilo, bro. I got the weights here, bro. You know, bro, these weights have been here since I was 12 years old, my brother. They've been with me ever since I was 12 years old. I've taken them with me everywhere I go, bro.
Crazy.
All my houses I've been to, where I lived, these weights have never left me, bro.
Well, I mean, something that's it. They hold that sentimental value, and especially we know in your personal journey when you even started training and that from young, inspired by obviously Mr. T and a lot of the great bodybuilders and stuff. So
Of course.
It's gonna have that meaning to you. I can see you with the logo with the iron and all that too. So you already know.
Yeah, bro, man. I'm just kind of who's it? The Body Expo is council this year. It must be council this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it the Bodybuilding Expo in Birmingham?
Yeah, it's been shut down, man. Most public events nowadays they're on the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was looking to go as well, bro. I was looking to go down there as well, this year. But
Body Power, yeah, usually good.
Yeah, Body Power there. We're gonna come link you up, bro, FONZi, man. Have a good time there, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get something together after this. In the meantime, we just gotta stay virtual. We're all locked down right now, and same thing. We're still bringing the business. We're still bringing the exclusives. We're still letting people know what's up, and that's the best we can do. And it's just like with the wrestling business, it's the same. It keeps people entertained, and
of course, man.
A lot of things going on, so we still gotta play our part. But when this is all over, we definitely gonna party and go wild, man. Definitely.
Definitely FONZi, man. Definitely, man. We got to link up, brother. We got to do this properly, man.
Yeah, after the lockdown edition, we're gonna have the next show. We're gonna be in the live broadcast, man. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna reverse it.
Yeah, live and direct to see what really goes on. Live time.
Yep.
In the streets, bro.
You already know.
Ooh, yeah! The cream of the podcast crop rising to the top. Be sure to check out WrestleBIZ, brother. The podcast presented by FONZi NeuTRON. Yeah, it's hip-hop meets wrestling, dig it? Powered by Bout That Online. Yeah, www.boutthatonline.com. They get funky like a monkey. Special guests like Tony Iron, Pineapple Pete, the Black Mask, and many more. I'm freaking out. Make sure you tune in. Otherwise, you'll be a jabroni, and you'll miss the interviews, the predictions, the reviews, and just sitting around shooting the breeze. Yep, so tune in and let these guys tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. Need a little excitement? Check out the WrestleBIZ podcast. Ooh.